Hello, fellow floss tubers, fellow friends, quilters, cross stitchers, just anybody. Hello. Thank you for joining me today. And I'm going to try to make sure that my mouth and everything are going really well. I started this about 3 times and it keeps acting up. So I do apologize if that does happen. I think at this point I'm just going to keep going. And I know how frustrating it is, and if you decide not to follow me, I understand, because my last 2 videos have been kind of crap. And there I go itching again. Okay, so what have I been doing for the last 3 weeks? And today is, what is today? November 18th. So it's been 3 weeks since I did a video. Not much. Really, not much. I've done some work, but it doesn't look like I did a lot. You know, it just kind of looks like I just did a little bit. So, all right. So I'm going to show you a few things that I found when I was cleaning out my stuff. And I even acquired a few things because some of the quilters have been going through their stuff and decided that they no longer want to do cross stitch. And I've gone through my stuff and decided I no longer want to do quilting. So it was kind of a swap. I still go to their meetings and I still work on the things that need to be finished. I have a lot of quilt stuff that I need to finish, so going to a quilt meeting will help me do that. Speaking of which, I got to get started on my daughter's quilt. So, yeah, we'll see. She thinks it's going to be forever. She might be right. So, I went downstairs and I had this tin that I got from Seminar. I think I showed it to you one time before. It's a really pretty tin. So I was putting stuff in there that are projects that were started that weren't finished. Not necessarily my started cross stitch stuff, but stuff that I've acquired that people started and then they didn't want to finish. And I like them well enough that I will finish them. So, but there is one that I did, and it's really cool. And it's even dated. So, I was doing ornaments, Christmas ornaments, way back when, and this is one that I had done. Isn't he cute? And if you look down here in the bottom, down below here, it gives the date of 96. So that's 21 years ago. Wow. So anyway, and I had started another one in this corner over here. So I'm thinking, and I have the patterns and the fabric and the floss all right here, that I would go ahead and do that, and I might just go ahead and finish them up as ornaments this year and give them out to my bowling gals for a gift. And then I found this pattern here that my neighbor, before she passed away, had worked on this, and her husband had found it and asked if I wanted it. And since she had already done this much, I thought I would finish it. And I may try to get that finished for this year to give to him at Christmas time. I think I might do that. So that was one of them. And then I found this pattern. It's kind of cute. The first thing you lose on a diet is your sense of humor. How true. How true. So, and I've always wanted to do that. So I think I'm going to do that and stick it on the refrigerator. So then Hildy was giving away this pattern, and I thought, what the heck, it's kind of a, you know. So I will backtrack to the last time, and I said I don't do smalls. Well, I fibbed. I didn't lie, I fibbed. I do smalls, because that small was from 21 years ago. So yes, I do smalls. Then I found, this is fun. We got this when I was either in Germany or Japan. When I was young. Yeah, I had to be young because I was looking for something to work on. I remember going into the shop and picking out what I wanted. So it might have been Germany. I don't think it was Japan because Japan has the Japanese writings. Excuse me. So it's the Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. My favorite saying, and I love this pattern. So I was thinking that I'm going to throw it in my Brazilian embroidery box and try to finish it. I mean, shoot, it's only been 30, 40 years now. It's got to be even more than that. Might even be 50 by now. So, anyway. So I found that, and when I was going through that box, because the other day I just wanted something small. Believe it or not, I wanted something small. So I went down and opened the box, and I found this that Hildy had given me from quilting. Like I said, that she gave me some stuff, I gave her some stuff. It was a trade-off. And I really liked it because she had most of it done. I mean, 90% of it done. So this is where I am now. So I'm outlining it, and I do need to finish the bottom foot here because when I was doing the outlining, I realized that I was missing this part right here. Okay, so you know what I did and what she did. I did the feet, and I did this part, the checkerboard. I did that, and I did this, and then I also did the hand and the staff or the light thing. And I also did this one, the star. So she had everything else done. And I pulled it out the other day and it went so fast, I thought, what the heck, I'm going to finish it. So she even has the greeting piece that goes on it. So I should have this done probably tonight or tomorrow. It's going to be cool. And then I can actually say I did a finish. I did a finish. That sounds hysterical for me. Anyway, I haven't finished anything since April? May. Maybe. I don't know. Good old me. When did I do a finish? Who knows? So I've been working on my Brazilian embroidery, and I know that a lot of you guys have been... You guys. I know some of you have been watching me do my Brazilian embroidery. So, and you have to realize that most of the time I only work on this every other Monday because that's when our meetings are. But here is the updated version. So, there's my Northwest Bird Feeder by Loretta Holzenberger. And I have been working on him. Whoops, him, right here. This guy. And he's a kick. It's a Stellar J, and I've been getting some work done on him. Now this guy, I have his wing done. It's a flappy wing. I like that. And I'm thinking of leaving it just flappy, but I need to really think about the underside of the wing if I'm happy with it. So I might have to refine it a little bit. But I'm really pleased with the way Mr. Stellar J is going right here. And so then when I was at the shop the other day and she got in Edmar Floss, then I just had to get this color. See that? Oh yeah, it's coming up. It's actually a little darker than what's showing up if you darkened your thing. And so this one, there you go, is the other one. And I was contemplating using those with in the belly here, right in here. But I might change my mind. I might just keep doing with the 3 colors of blue that I have and see where it takes me. So, and in case you haven't noticed, I'm back in my dining room, and for some reason, every time I hit the table, it keeps going with the camera. So I do apologize for that. So that's one of the things I have been working on. This is another thing I've been working on, and then oh yeah, Emma Andromeda, and I kept saying it was the other one. Anyway, I've been working on Andromeda, so I will show you how far I've gotten, and I'm really happy with it. Okay, that's the back side. There you go. She's looking really good. I'm really pleased with her, and if you notice right in there, oops, I'm trying to get her foot so you can see the foot. I am doing 1-on-1 instead of 2/2. I'm doing 1/1. So the rest of all of this is 2/2. Yeah, 2/2. And then the facial and the legs are 1/1. I wanted it to look like a face. But unfortunately, I was trying to figure out how to do it, and so the foot, most of the foot on this one, you can see is not really uniformed to me. It took a lot of work, and so then I tried another method. Instead of doing one cross and then doing one cross and going that way, because it was 1/1 and I was having a little bit of trouble, then I decided to just go ahead and cross across, you know, do your first stitch across and then come back and cross it. And I found that for me was a better uniform design. So the bottom of the foot doesn't look real fancy. I mean, it doesn't look smooth, but the upper part of the foot and the leg are starting to look better using the other technique. So, okay, so then Lynn decided to go shopping. Not a good thing. I went to Hobby Lobby because I had Quilts of Valor on the first Tuesday of the month. So that was 2 weeks ago. So I went to Hobby Lobby in Olympia, and we had an awesome time at Quilts of Valor. And actually, my dad and my husband were awarded Quilts of Valor quilts on this last Tuesday. So Dad finally got the quilt that I made, and I will I will probably post a photo of that on the bottom of this. So I went shopping, and I found this. See, isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? That reminds me of Kitty. She's gorgeous, and the blue eyes and the whole works. So I had to get it. It's going to be a memory of her, since whoever took her is not going to bring her back. And I posted everywhere, and I know in my heart, I know that one of my quilter friends on Thursdays knows where she is and knows who has her, but they're not going to tell me. So I'm a little upset over that, but it's been 3 months. I need to get over it. So I thought maybe the best way to get over it would be to do a memorial or a cross stitch of her. And my husband is even saying that when the time's right, we'll get another cat. So I'm hoping that he's getting closer to wanting to get another cat. And I think I want another Siamese because she was such a sweetheart. So anyway, this is the one that I'm thinking about. And it's a small. I don't think it's very big. It's and not that it really matters what size it is, truthfully. I just noticed that this package is bad shape. Anywho, unless I didn't think I opened it, but I wonder, I might have. So anyway, I got it on sale. I didn't pay the $16 for it. I think I paid 10 or 12, and I thought for 10 or $12 it would be worth it. So, and I'm looking at 7x5. So yeah, not very big. It'd be quick, easy. Well, that's what I said about my patriotic angel, and she's not done yet. Okay, so then, and then I also picked this up. I like the saying, do more of what makes you happy. And my son does a lot of artwork, and he needs a lot of things. So it's sketch pads. So I think I'm going to give it to him for Christmas. Or I may just drop it off next time I see him. He does so much. The poor guy. So anyway, he does awesome artwork, and he goes through books like crazy. And so when I was able to get it for like $2, I got it. And so then the local Grange over here had a craft sale for quilters, anybody and everybody. And I think next year I'm going to sign up to have a table to get rid of some of my stuff. It'll be quilt stuff, probably, mostly. And my mother and I were talking about making kits and selling the kits. So anyway, one of the gals I know, I can't remember her name, had a booth. And she was selling all of her cross stitch magazines, you name it, she had it. So I got all of these. See, 50 cents a piece. So it's a 15-inch square. That's what she's got on here. 22 count. This is blue. And what I thought with these is that I could practice dyeing. And so it wouldn't matter if I mess them up or anything, because I only paid 50 cents for them. And these will work for smalls. Did I say smalls? Oh, wow, I guess I did. Okay, so I'm into small. So I went through her pattern books, itching again, and I found this. And I'm thinking about doing this for my dad. I'll probably do it. Lynn's gonna say that she's gonna try and do it for Christmas. How much you want to bet she doesn't do it? Anyway, I will try. And I love the pattern, so it works really good. Oh, too funny. And it's a foldable big sheet one, so that's cool. Okay. And the gal that was selling these, she was selling all of her stuff, all of her books, magazines, you name it, 3 for a quarter. 3 for a quarter. So I walked out of there with $15 worth of stuff. And $10 of that was something you set next to your chair for putting books and stuff in. So, I mean, come on. That's a good deal. So here's another one I got. Tidings of Joy. I think that's cool. See? Awesome patterns. And I actually liked this one right here in the corner. See that? Snowman. It's not showing up very good. Snowman. And I thought that was so cool. Plus there's the mice. The mice going down the... So, guess who had to buy it? And then there's the Stitching and Rhyme. So I got this book, Stitching and Rhyme. Look at all these patterns. And you know, for the amount of money I paid, well worth it. Well worth it. I like the 3 mice. things. And then I keep hoping that one of these days I'll have a grandkid, but it's not gonna happen. I can hope somebody adopts one, maybe. That's wishful thinking. Anyway, so then I like this one. Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star. So, fell in love with this book, so I got it. And then the other one is Together at Christmas. So I got this one. Together at Christmas. And it's a Stony Creek, and I love Stony Creek stuff. So I liked, there were a couple of things in here, and this is cute. The little kitten bed with the quilt. Isn't that awesome? So, may we all sleep in heavenly peace. Yep. So, there were patterns in there I wanted. And then I remembered the owls that my mother-in-law did, and I just had to pick this up. I don't know why. I probably won't use it, but there's this one, owls. I got 3 other ones too that I sent off to Dawn in Australia, and I sent those off on Thursday, so I'm not able to show you those. One of them was they were like something to do with the school patterns, and I can't remember how that's what they're called. Anyway, very popular among a lot of you. And so the one I had 2 of them, and the one I remember that I had is it was called 3 Little Piggies. And so she really liked that because I posted all these on Instagram, and I said, it's yours. I was thinking of her when I was looking at them, and so I was hoping that she said that she wanted them. So I probably already have this, but I just couldn't resist. It was too cute. So here's Catitudes. Isn't that cool? And there was one in here, I'm trying to think, there was one in here that I really liked. Oh, they don't have the inside folder. So anyway, and I love this one in the corner. Happy Whatever. See that? Happy Whatever. All those cats. So I may do that. My husband teases me. He says that if anything happens to him or if we ever get a divorce, then I'd have more cats than I know what to do with. Just have 1 or 2. So, and then I started to get into the heart anger, and I don't know if I'll do these or not, but I love this. I thought this was pretty cool. It's a really pretty pattern, and it's put out by Cross and Patch. And it is called the Charity Sampler, number 107. So if you want to look that up, you can. They also had this one in there. So there's a few things that I could learn to do or work on. So other than that, I really haven't done much. I did see a gal on Instagram that was doing she was keeping a list of her WIPs. So I thought, well, what the heck, I'll just start writing down my WIPs as far as my cross stitch. Now, if I did that with quilting, I'd probably have 20. And I'm working on those to get those done so I can just stick with my cross stitch and my embroidery. So anyway, I did. And I came up with 7 off the top of my head. I haven't been downstairs to see what I'm missing, but there's 7 of them. See, look at that, off the top of my head. So I put on here September 2017 WIPs, works in progress for those that don't know what it is. And so then I listed my Mirabilia, my Heart Anger, still haven't got back to that, my Patriotic Angel, the Bird Feeder, which you saw, I did add that because it's embroidery, the Santa Greeting, which is what Hildy started that I'm finishing, and once I put my finger on it, I consider it's my WIP. And then plant your garden applique block. Ooh, I did put an applique block because I was working on that and I did finish that block. So any of you that are interested in my quilting, I did finish another plant your own garden quilt block, and it's posted on my Instagram. No, it's posted on my, yeah, it's there too. It's posted on my blog, so you can always go to wiltziusblogspot.com. And then I have my Precious Moments family tree. Oh, I know what I didn't tell you. That Heaven and Earth design that I was working on, took it apart, or taking it apart. Didn't like it. Didn't feel good. Found too many errors in it. Some of the arrows going down, I got mixed up with the arrows going up, so I had the wrong color. There was one that had something else that was going to the left, and I did the color that was going to the right, so I wasn't happy with it at all. So I'm taking it all out. I don't think I'm going to do it on a 22 count, 2/1. I think if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do a 1/1 on that. 2/1 is too thick for me, and that fabric I like, it's really soft. But then when I was getting into it, I kind of wondered if I didn't cut a big enough piece for that piece. So I just decided that, and I started it because of the Heaven and Earth designs challenge that they had in the beginning of the year, and I never did make it to the challenge. So I decided I'd get rid of it. I will try, I might try another one, or I might try to do that one again, but I don't think I'm going to do it on, if I do it on that fabric, like I said, it's going to be a 1/1, not 2/1. It's just too thick and too bulky. But I was almost thinking that I might do like a 32 count and go ahead and do it 2/2. We'll see. So I am running close to my 30 minutes. I was hoping that I'd only be able to get 20 minutes in today, because I always hate to have to sit through videos that are longer than about 30 minutes. I can't handle more than 30 minutes. It's interesting, but when it hits that long, I'm usually up and walking around and watching to see what everybody else is up to. So anyway, excuse me. So that's basically it. In the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I'm hoping to have more of the memorabilia done. I will definitely have the greeting one done. Excuse me. And I think I'm going to go back to working on my patriotic angel to see if I can get her done. That's a 5x7, and once I get that one done, then I can work on my cat, the Siamese cat one that I just picked up. But then I have a list of them that I want to get started and that I want to do, and I'm going to go down and pull out those kits, and I'm going to pick a kit or two and then have my husband see which one he would like. So anyway, life is good. We're all here. Not too much going on. I'm boring, and if you can't tell, it's just a little cold today. Otherwise I would have wore something a little bit nicer, so I'm looking like crap. We got our rain back finally, after I think they said it was 80 some days that we haven't had rain, measurable rain. So I'm happy with that. I got my rain back. I'm Washingtonian. Give me my rain. So for those of you that have lasted this long, thank you for being here. Have a great day, and I hope to see you back here in 2-3 weeks. Have a great day and take care.